You are now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Listen.
Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the Black Box. Black Box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for
Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loke. You know I'm in the Black Box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. Those are the 7 C's. We got another one. The brutal massacre that rocked the Hoovers to their core. It's going back in history. You know, I'm not finna be out here talking about no current murders to that degree. This go all the way back to the 80s as a matter of fact. So with no further ado, let's see what the old school grooves have been up to.
At first, the Hoovers had problems with all the guys in blue that I mentioned earlier, but there were yet to be any issues with the guys in red. However, in 1984, all of that would change. During this era, the Hoovers were trying to find new groups to have problems with every day. They didn't care who, what, when, and where.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way,
He made that sound crazy though. They was on one. He said they were looking for somebody new to have problems with every day. That's active.
They just wanted chaos, plain and simple. October 12th, 1984. It's a Friday night in LA, and that means it's the best day of the week. That's because it's Friday Night Lights, where the football teams face their division rivals. And on this day, the big game is at Crenshaw High School. So that means that all of the teenagers in South Central are there with their crew. The game goes well, and afterwards, a group of 5 Deuce Hoovers head back to their car. They pull off, and as they drive down 54th towards Western, they pass a gray Chevy Tahoe. In front of the car are 4 guys holding up hand signs that they can't decipher. So the Hoover teens make a U-turn and pull right back up to the car. When they pull back up, they notice a famous face. That would be Tyrone Fudge, also known as Ace Capone. This guy is a Van Ness Brim, and his name rings bells throughout South Central despite being just 18 years old. Well, once the Hoovers notice him, they yell, "Hey, there goes Ace." And that's when 2 of them hop out of the car and begin chasing him down Western Ave. While 2 of the Hoovers are chasing him, the other hops in Ace's Chevy and drives it away. Long story short, Ace ends up getting away. But when he returns, he notices that his car is gone. So he panics and runs all around the area looking for his car. And finally, he finds it in the 57th Street alley. He's relieved, so he walks up to the car and notices something strange. 5 Deuce Hoover is spray painted all over his car. And on top of this, all of the speakers are missing and the ignition is gone. Wow, the Hoovers really embarrassed one of the most feared people in all of South Central. So after this, Ace starts asking all around, who are the 5 Deuce Hoovers and where can I find these guys? Well, a lady friend of his lets him know about a Hoover gathering later that night. So Ace gets together with 2 friends and decides to head to the party. 9:30 p.m. Ace and his friends arrive and notice at least 20 people.
These niggas gangsters, bro. They didn't come, sneak, drive by, shoot from a distance. Them niggas came to the party. Damn.
People at the barbecue standing in the front yard. And that's when they hop out. Bang.
Oh, they hopped out busting. I thought they hopped out and mobbed around the party like to see what was up. Okay. Still, they hopped out. They didn't drive by. That's a lot of bodies.
This incident shook up the Hoovers. They didn't know what happened, and only the 3 Hoovers from the football game really knew. Well, on November 10th, 1984, Ace would go down and eventually get 95 years. And this kicked off another wild rivalry for the Hoovers. The Hoovers versus Van Ness Brims was as serious as it gets. But it's actually far more complicated than just that, so let me break it down. The Hoovers became way too big to just be one group, so they broke down into 9 different sections, all of them claiming a specific territory. Starting at the very top, you have the 5 Deuce Hoovers, who cover from Vernon down to Slauson. Because of their location, their responsibilities are the rolling 40s, 50s, and 60s. Then directly under them in a small area, you have the 5-9 Hoovers, who have the same rivals as well. Then you have the 7-4 Hoovers, also known as the Beybes, and these guys are extremely close with the 8-Tray Crips. Then you have the 8-Tray Hoovers, and these guys are by far the most active. They're known locally as the Tiny Rascals, and nobody likes them. Towards the end of the video, you'll see why. They're just too wild. Then you have the 9 Deuce and 9-4 Hoovers, and these guys are heavy rivals with their close neighbors, who are the Rolling Hundreds. Then you have the 107 Hoovers, who are known as the second most active set. They rival the Rolling 90s and 100s as well. And lastly, you have the 112 Hoovers, also known as the Lalos.
Now, which one of y'all told this white boy all this information? How he know this? Where he getting this from? He getting this off streetgangs.com or something? Or he got some Hoover partners? Where is he getting this documented details?
This is a small set that isn't really active, but altogether the Hoovers took over the 1980s and 90s. During this time, every single day was a wild one in South Central because of them, and they stood out by wearing orange everything. Orange rags, Converse, jerseys, and most importantly, Astros hats. And a unique thing about the Hoovers is that everyone plays a different role. Some people step, some people drive, others get money, and others handle the girls. As long as they contribute to the organization, they don't have to be the biggest and baddest. Well, over the course of the 8
That's that Rico talk. That's that Rico talk, man. That's just how it be sounding when they put these Ricos together to promote the furtherance of the organization and all that. Look, bro, these just some cats that grew up in the ghetto. They developed some camaraderie, and they had some issues with some people around the corner, but they just people, man.
and 90s, they also expanded to other regions. They were so wild and feared in LA that they had the luxury to send other members across the country. Most importantly, hundreds of members started moving up to the Pacific Northwest, specifically Portland and Seattle.
They giving up all the goods. I'm pretty sure it's documented where they at by the authorities, but I just look at everything through a different lens since the latest activities up at the Fed quarters, No Jumper, with this content and them people and these RICOs, these cases, these indictments. Oh, my mama.
Sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the hole, tank the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that low foe, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI bang EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q9 cell, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked to York with Slim Bad. What up, Big Drac? Gave them back they L, cuz you did that. Love my lokes, even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych, and Lil Black. EC. Exclusive. 97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Tico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work. Did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we call the troops. Lost a legend when we buried Bug. Coach love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though. My hat off to Lil Al, EC. Big Spider and Lil Spider both got an Ezel. Tiny Spider got 19, rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy's son on the 7, that's Stay Pops. Me and mine never bow down to J-Box. And that's the coldest crip a nigga ever met. Coldest crip I ever heard about. Better yet, 33rd Neverary, only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga ran. ECG unit came up a little short. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT Ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. 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 EC.
Black Box Production.
EC.
Neighborhood Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch. My nigga is Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
My nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke. Spider Loke, huh? Nate Blood on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, cred.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka VJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!